welcome. You're listening to Hobby Homies. We are your weekly war game and board game podcast. My name's Shane. As always, I'm joined by my co-host Fox.
Sorry, called me mid gulp there.
Yeah,
what's up?
Not the first time. Not the first time, dude. This is episode 17 of season 2, and we are live in the Discord right now.
Yeah. So we record our live episodes in like our Discord voice channel, and all of our fans. That's a strange word.
Whoa,
I've never used that word before.
That's a bit of a stretch, dude. I think they
tolerate.
Tolerate. That's the one.
Our mates are chilling in the same voice channel, muted for obvious reasons. And throughout these episodes, we will pose questions to each other, but also to our mates in the Discord. So we'll interact without them throughout the episode with them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a few IPAs deep, I'll be honest. So this episode in particular is kind of going to be like, I guess, a Hobby Homies update of sorts. So we're going to talk about like what stuff we've been working on, what projects we've been focusing on, our future plans for certain games and systems, and also introducing a few new things that we're going to be doing in the podcast. So,
oh man, it is all so exciting.
I'm excited.
Before we get stuck into that though, just a reminder that at the end of this episode, we are drawing the winner of our October giveaway. So stick around for that. And as we do on all live episodes, we play games, people win prizes, have a bunch of fun. So that's going to be happening throughout the episode. And I think of no better time to do it, man. Let's kick off with the first game. What do you reckon?
Oh, bro, that's early. I love it. I'm keen.
Gotta get into it, man.
It's almost a door prize.
Pretty much, yeah. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Feel free to, depart when you feel like it.
You'll get a sticker. There you go.
All right, so I'll kick the first game off. So now, back in episode 26 of season 1.
Ooh, a throwback. I love these games.
A bit of a throwback. Fox and I had interviewed 2 players in the 40k Geelong Town Open, Adam and Adrian. Who did Fox interview?
Oh.
So when you guys know the answer, slap it down in the chat. You only get one answer. Oh.
Well done, Whack.
Well done, Whack. Came in clutch there. Sorry, Arkham Leper. Adam was who I interviewed, who played Necrons.
Yeah. You know what? I like Arkham's approach, because he went for the Hobby Homies Classic, which is 50-50.
50-50.
Yeah, and he knows.
Yeah.
So you also get a clap. Not the clap you wanted, but not the worst clap you could get. So,
but he got clapped by Whack, though. So
he did. So
congratulations, Whack. You win a Hobby Homies gift pack. I'll chuck that in the mail probably by the end of the week.
Yeah, nice. So, let's get it. There'll be another game coming throughout the episode, but I'll do a sneak attack on you with that one.
Yeah.
it will be another what where, as is a classic on this episode.
Okay. Now, dude,
here we go.
Kitchen appliances, no moving fridges from the kitchen to the bedroom, or fucking taking the oven out and putting it on the back patio.
All right, first of all, the fridge should be in the bedroom. That's not my fault that they've got the fridge in the kitchen or some weird spot. Okay, that's not on me. But yeah, no, it's not going to be a strange one. It's going to be fine. Everyone, still put on your helmets because you never know, but it's going to be fine.
True.
So, let's get into it. So, I want to know, for you, Shane, but also the listeners, what projects have consumed most of your time during lockdown? So like, what are your big 3 or your big 1 that over the last, let's say, 6 months, you've been absolutely slamming? I'll start with you, Shane. Give the listeners time to type out their replies and we'll throw to them after.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Oh man, I've been all over the shop. It's been mostly 40k. With Indominus coming out right in the middle of lockdown, it was sort of perfect timing in a way. Both Blood Angels and Necrons, 2 armies that I froth. Necrons being my first true love, so going back to that, it was great to see some new models breathe life into the army.
It really did, didn't it?
It needed it.
Necrons, immediately when you think of them now, you think of them in a different light completely than you do, I guess the Necrons of old with their little weird, unique at the time. It would have been insanely innovative, but like those green tubes that go in their guns.
Yeah.
You think of their older models, but now you just think of, I don't know. The Scarabs are cool. They've got new models across the board. And it's not like redone models. They're just brand new things to add into your army. So you'd be pretty hyped, I imagine.
Oh man, like I was just frothing it. Like, I mean, it's difficult because like Necrons deserved to have that new life, breathed into them, but so do many other armies, and it's kind of like, I mean, you don't feel guilty that like, one of these other armies didn't get a whole new range of miniatures, but you feel empathy for them, right? Because it's kind of like how you feel for all the other editions and all the other new boxes that come out, and it's like another thing with fucking Necrons get nothing, They get one new model in the whole of 7th edition. It's kind of like, you feel that for the other factions, but at the same time, you're like, fuck yeah, a whole new range of models, man. I'm not going to say no to that.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah. Yes. So Necrons, Blood Angels, Terrain, I was slapping Terrain for a while. All the new stuff, the whole command terrain, all the pipes and buildings and that sort of stuff. But that's mostly it, man. I didn't do as much hobby as I wanted to during lockdown, which is a bit disappointing. Days would just evaporate, man. Like, it's like you get up, you have brekkie, you do stuff around the house, and it's like, all right, sweet, I'll sit down and do some hobby, and like before you know it, it's 4 in the afternoon. It's like, fuck, where'd the day go? Like,
yeah. You know what? It's a pretty, I don't know what the word is. I don't know, but it seems to be a thing among many people where like I saw a meme today about it where it was like all the hobby you thought you were going to get done over lockdown, right? Because lockdown is ideal for us. We're stuck at home. We're forced to paint. What else are we going to do? We thought as hobbyists, this was our time to shine. We were going to come out this better with painted armies and all this stuff, but we didn't anticipate the mental strain that we were going to go through, I think. So
no, that's right.
I don't think I don't know if anyone got as much done as when they first thought about isolation and lockdown as they thought they would.
Nah, man. I had plans to get heaps of shit done. Like, I had plans to get the whole of Indomitus box done. Plus a bunch of backlog, plus other games like Legion, Flames of War, but just nothing happened.
Yeah,
I didn't even touch any of that.
Yeah, and you're like, why wouldn't I get these done? This is like one project a month. You think about if you had to spend like 1 month on one project, you would have at least like 6 done, right? At least.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, man. It didn't happen.
How'd you go, man? What did you get done?
Well, I was reflecting on this in the lead up to the episode, and a little bit. The weird thing about me is like I'll do nothing for 2 weeks, and then I'll spend one solid day pumping out just a stupid amount of stuff, and then I'll have to mentally recover. So, like, my biggest projects were Necrons. I also got excited about new Necron models. Yeah. Got 2 Indomitus boxes built. So I've built and painted 1,000 points of my Necrons, which I'm super happy with.
It's crazy, dude, because like you've always had a soft spot for Necrons, right? And then like straight up, you're like, nah, fuck, I'll just get 2 boxes of it.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not?
True, man. That value, I should have done the same thing, dude. But
originally, that was the plan, right? We were going to get 4 boxes, but then we did the giveaway, so it meant 3 boxes. And you're like, oh, no, I've already got so many Necrons. But yeah, I mean, yeah. And you do. You definitely do.
I do.
So I painted 1,000. I've got 1,000 points ready to hit the tabletop. Like, they're done. Yeah. Yes, I could do more, but I mean, they're mostly Scarabs and Necron Warriors. So, they're done. I've got another 1,000 to build and paint, but I'm happy with that little... They're sitting on the cabinet. They look good. They look fine. I also bought 2,000 points of Custodes, and I've completely built those. So that's another big... That was a big project. Like, 2,000 points of Custodes, that's like 6 models, dude. So, I think it's like 40 or something, but like because they're such expensive models, I really took the time to like make sure I was cleaning them up and I filled some gaps, which I've never done before.
Oh, look out. With green stuff or milliput?
Green stuff, that's all I had.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There was just a big gap on a couple models, and I was just like, yeah, I'll give it a whirl. I've never done it before, but I'll slap some stuff in there and see how it goes. I painted an entire Star Wars Legion army. Not based, but painted.
Oh, true. Those Rebels, man, look sick.
Thanks, man. That's more compliments than they really deserve. Like, no, the photos. It's a rare instance where the photos make them look better than they are. But I'd be happy to throw them on the table. So,
yeah, dude.
I also assembled 80% of the Necromunda Dark Uprising terrain.
Yep.
And painted an Auric warband for Warcry. I don't know. We had this conversation. Is that how you say it? Auric?
I think it's Auric or something like that. I don't know. I think it's just GW being able to trademark the closest thing they can to Orc.
Yeah. I think so. I like it actually, Auric, but I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm curious to see. There's been a bit of banter in the old Discord, so I want to see what some people are doing here.
Yeah, dude.
We got Whack, who's done a secret commission painting job. I wonder who that was for. Whack.
Okay. I know who to bribe now.
Yeah, I wonder who that was for.
Yeah, don't forget Moose did a whole bunch of stuff too, Death Guard stuff, right up your alley.
Oh man, if anything makes me regret selling my Death Guard, it's seeing Moose paint his.
Yeah, man.
And I mean, Moose obviously had been working tirelessly on his Great Unclean one, which I think is what he calls Rotigus.
It might be. And that's on Games Workshop website, dude.
Pretty crazy.
Check it out.
That's crazy. I feel like that's my claim to fame.
Yours?
Yeah. I know someone who painted a thing.
Yeah. It's like, I know this guy, and he's on GW's website. So
that's actually how I introduce myself.
Yeah.
Like I do a podcast and they'll be like, I don't care. I'll be like, but I know someone who painted something that's on the Games Workshop website. And they'll be like, dude, I don't even know what you're saying.
Stop talking to me.
Stop talking. Dude, this is a train. I just want to get to my job in Melbourne.
It's like a young woman. She's like clutching her purse and got her keys in her hand, thinking that
she's dialing the speed dial for emergency.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, where are you even going? I'm like, I just got on this train to tell people about my podcast, but they're more interested in my mate's Rotigus, which is on the Games Workshop website, by the way. I don't know if I told you. Oh man, people have been hitting some stuff. Lethal's been doing 3D prints out the wazoo. And a new baby, which big relates. Big mood.
True.
Yeah.
Rad Rooster, he hit the Marvel Crisis Protocol heroes. They look insane. He's got them on his Instagram.
Oh, yes. Which I don't think he ever officially dropped in the Discord, but he sent us I didn't know he had an Instagram as the thing. So we're going to have to get a handle on that and shout him out. Do you know what it is off the top of your head?
Not off the top of my head.
Can you tag it, Rad? Can you throw it in the Discord? We'll shout you out because there's some dope stuff on there.
Yeah. Alchemaholic has been hitting his Stormcast, Nighthaunt, Seraphon, and his terrain. Scratch built terrain too. He started the hobby with a box of Soul Wars, and I remember he assembled it all in like 2 nights, which is just crazy.
Yes, that was crazy. And I didn't really know that he'd done much since, but then he posted a picture of all those dope Stormcasts. Like, I know he's doing like test models. But the blue on those Stormcasts, I don't know why, it just melts me.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
We got Arkham doing Stormtroopers, thank goodness, because we want to play some Legion soon. TCG Shindig models. Now, official apologies from the Hobby Homies podcast here. I think Shane and I both thought that the TCG painting challenge ended the same time the Hobby Homies one did. And we thought we had a whole nother month to do it. So
I thought we had at least a week. Last episode we recorded, you're like, oh yeah, we got a week. And I'm like, like doing the numbers in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, sounds about right. And then
Yeah.
that fucking weekend it was due.
Oh, damn, man. I thought, I don't know why. I might have said week, but I've this whole time been thinking the last. Oh, no. No, that makes sense. Yeah. I thought November. I just didn't realize now is November. So
Yeah.
we're sorry to Thoughtless Casual Gaming. We did make pledges on your challenge and then didn't deliver at all.
I dry brushed a bunch of Necrons if that counts.
The thing is, I could have just entered the orcs, right? And then I would have actually had something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That's it. Burnsy's here. Yo, sorry I'm late. No apology needed, Burnsy. Glad you could make it in time.
Yeah. We're just thankful you're here. And I see Finals in here as well. Thanks, Final, for tuning in all the way from Yeljum.
He crept in. Nice
Snuck
and
in.
quiet like.
Yeah. So we got some stuff. You know what I like? We've got such an eclectic group of hobbyists.
Yeah.
All doing different things. We've got MJ recovering from surgery. That's not the sentence I meant to read. That's not a hobby. Did we know this?
I don't think so. I think she says at the start, so it might have been just before she jumped in the Discord.
Okay.
She didn't make it known, so I hope the recovery was easy. MJ,
Yeah.
it's, no recoveries are good. I know Moose had it rough too when he had his wisdom teeth out.
Yeah.
Or his tonsils. Yeah. He had a lot of trouble either way. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Damn. Yeah, and I can't imagine. Anytime the word surgery is used, it's never easy. I remember, I've never had surgery, and it was an eye opener when my wife had to. I was like, it's even just like the most mundane thing is an absolute task of recovery.
Oh, it's crazy, man. I know Sarah was pretty sick, so glad that she's good now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
any
she's
surgery is bad, man. A guy at work lost the top of his finger and it got all infected. He had to lose more of it. It's just that, and he's a gamer too. And he's like,
no.
yeah, he's like, it's all right. Work cover will buy me this special mouse.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
good.
Sure, dude.
Yeah. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
Oh, we've talked about this before. Could you imagine losing your hands
Oh,
or
bro, I'd rather-
any part for hobby? Like,
Nah. I'd rather lose like a kidney, dude, than lose my hands. I'd rather give up drinking than give up my hands.
oh wow, yeah. I mean,
Big.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tonsils and wisdom teeth for Moose, by the
I had
way.
a feeling. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Burnsy, the firefighter himself, has been working on an outrider for the charity event. He doesn't remember what the charity is though, but it doesn't change the heart, Burnsy.
That's right.
Yeah. You know it's going to a good cause, so that's why you're doing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
MJ is also stuck in the middle of a storm, so it's interfering with her Discord. Sorry, MJ. I can't control the weather, but I can try.
Nope. Sounds like you just shit yourself.
Is it working? Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Wasn't sure if I had superpowers yet.
Not yet, dude.
Final says isn't losing a kidney if you sell it. It isn't losing a kidney if you sell it for an RTX 3099. That's true, I guess.
That's true. Until a new card comes out 12 months later.
That's true. All right.
Yeah.
So that gives you a good feel of what you and I have been doing, and also all of our Discordians. Discordians. Everyone.
Yep.
So I want to know, Shane, you mentioned Necrons being the big thing, and Blood Angels. You painted some blood intercessors, basically.
Pretty much.
Intercessors. Yeah, they're red.
Yeah.
I want to know, of those things that consumed the most time during lockdown, do you have any plans for them outside of just playing games?
Ooh, good question. Yeah, kinda. For my Necrons, I've managed to buy a whole bunch of the first Necron warriors, and so I think it's technically second edition they came out. A Necron Lord, which was the HQ. Before then, they only had 2 units, the Lord and the Warriors. So I got one of those as well, and I got some metal Lords. And what I was planning to do is, because I've got an extra new Overlord, I was going to build a sort of little diorama like Necrons Through the Ages kind of thing.
Oh, cool.
And have the old warriors and the old lords, and then sort of go through to the middle ones with the green tubes, and then the current ones. I was going to do just like a little piece like that. Like, I don't know, wasn't going to be big. Like, imagine like, just like, maybe like 12 inches by 6 inches or something like that. Just a little tiny thing to go in one of my shelves.
Is that a tiny thing to you?
12 inches, yeah. It's nothing to really, brag about, dude.
Damn. 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 That would have been... So are you still... You're planning on doing this?
Yeah, look, I haven't even started, man. I've been mentally planning it. That's about as far as it's gotten.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rest of everything is, man, it's like you said, it's just get it tabletop to play some games, especially now that, things are looking better. We can start doing some stuff.
Soon. Yep.
Yeah, soon TM. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
I didn't know that was on the cards for you, man. That's awesome. That'd be sick. Necrons through the ages. Almost.
Yeah, I think it's. I've seen people paint up the old warriors, so it just gave me the inspiration. Like I started buying them just because they were real cheap. I actually bought them from Richo, one of our Discord users. And I got 8 of them for like, it was like $30 including postage, man. It was like nothing, right?
Yeah.
And then I just started trolling eBay, doing the old listed in Australia, listed time recent, the most recent listings, and then tried to snag a few of them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've always had that affinity for older models and older books and like the age before when we got into hobby. That's always called to you in some way.
It has. I don't know if it's just the magpie in me collecting shiny things, or if it's just like the appreciation of the hobby before we got into it. Because I look at the stuff I've got now and I think, wow, this is brand new, but in 15 years' time, it's going to be one of these relics which I've bought from the 15 years before,
Yeah.
So
isn't that's kind of wild to think about, because you look at say the Void Dragon, the new Necron model, or any new models that's coming out now, even like Richo, who you just mentioned, posted in the Conquest channel some of the new sprues coming from Conquest, and they look phenomenal. But it's weird to think, are we going to look at those models in 20 years the same way as we look at 20-year-old models now? Surely not.
Like, they look goofy as fuck.
Yeah. And just some of them are just straight trash. Like, look at all the old Tyranid models versus now,
Yeah, but that's going to happen. Like, there's always those classics which I think look cool forever. They get to a point where they still look cool, but they look retro or something, right? Like, but you can always appreciate the, I guess you call it the beauty in the model, right? But like, there's going to be ones that are released right now which we think these look sick, and then 20, 25 years down the road, they're going to be like, what were they thinking when they designed that model,
Yeah,
like,
but
look how corny it looks.
I can't fathom that though, because like, think of video games now, same vein, right? Some video games now you look at and you're like, how could, like, obviously video games 10 years ago look like garbage compared to these.
Yeah.
But are the ones we're playing now gonna look garbage in 10 years?
Yeah, like how good can they get before they can't get any better?
Right.
Exactly. Like, but I remember playing like Halo and like one of these it was a Tom Clancy, a sniper assassin kind of game, whatever it was, right? As a kid, and I'm like, oh, these graphics are incredible. Like, holy shit. Like, look, just look at everything, and you look at it now and you go, wow.
Yeah.
Like, it's just so clunky, and I don't know if nostalgia, refines everything and makes it look better.
Yeah. I think sometimes it does. There's like a few video games that I go back and play now, and I almost prefer that they're in those crappy graphics because it brings me back to those times. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, when I play, I prefer to play the old Final Fantasy VII than the remake because it just takes me back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyways, Rad Rooster said some sculpts are so dodgy that they start aging as soon as the preview goes up. I'm looking at you, Swooping Hawks, which of all the models, I probably wouldn't. I don't know. Are they the Eldar things with the wings? I've always thought they were kind of cool.
I guess it's in the eye of the beholder, though, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like, what looks bad to you might look cool to me. Like everyone's sort of different. Obviously, they looked cool to the guy that designed them.
Oh man, for sure. I bet they
Yeah.
looked cool for many years. I think
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think I've just got an affinity for things with wings because I like birds, and now everyone's hitting it up with the bird emojis. So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, now I want to know. So we've talked about like the things that we've worked on. What are our plans for those? I want to know this from you, Shane, but again, also the listeners, because this isn't something that we talk about. It's almost a forbidden fruit. But what's on the back burner for you? What projects are you sort of putting aside and you're like, I'm not really going to touch this for a month or for even the rest of the year? And again, for our Discord users, we'll hit the replies up after you tell me. What's on the back burner, Shane?
Yeah. Well, oh man, a lot's gone on the back burner. Like my Necrons, for example.
Yeah, like
There's
everything I have.
Oh, pretty much, man. Like I've got boxes of. I've actually written on the boxes like what's in them. Like I've got a box for Admech, and I've got like some Stormcast and Nighthorn in one box, and Chaos in another. And I've just.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sorry, I forgot you had you have Chaos Space Marines. Start collecting box, some other stuff.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah,
a little
'cause
known fact about you. Not many people probably know that.
Yeah, I frothed the fucking the newish sculpts of those, like with the Venom Crawler and the Obliterators and that, and the Master of Possession. I think all those models are so cool. But I painted 2 Marines or something, and then I just put them on the back burner. I don't know if I enjoyed painting the models. They look cool and like they'd be fun to play. But I just don't know. But lately, like what I thought was going to be front and center for a long time was Necrons, and I'm struggling to paint them. Like I said earlier, you know, they were my pledge to the TCG painting competition, and I took a photo of all this sprue and I said I'm going to get all this done, plus a couple of things I didn't have in the photo.
Yeah.
And I built all of it and like primed most of it and dry brushed some of it, and that's as far as I got, man. I got like 10 warriors, the 3 destroyers, the Destroyer Lord, and the Royal Warden and the Overlord. They were dry brushed to my 3 stage of dry brush. All I had to do was pick out the details and all that sort of shit, but I just didn't get there. I just couldn't pick myself up to do it, you know?
Like you stalled at the finish line, like we all
Pretty
do on
much.
so many projects.
Yeah, pretty much, man. Like I was probably 50% of the way there, you know, but like I don't know. I just stopped, man, and I started doing other shit, and yeah. So they're on the back burner, but I've got so much. Everything's on the back burner, dude. I got my stove is just nothing but back burners at the moment, man. I got nothing on the front burners, really.
It's
Except maybe the Patreon minis. That's about it.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
Someone said it and I lost it. Where it says, MJ said it. She said, anything I'm not currently working on is on the back burner, I guess. Yeah, that's true. I'm talking about things that you know you're not going to be hitting for a while. You know, you've lost motivation for it, or Arkham said back burner, some crappy terrain competition. You know what? Honestly, honestly, that's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you, dude. Payback. Yeah. What do you think, Shane? I'm curious because I mean, for you, it should be all Necrons, right? The 40k league, the Ring of Steel's coming down. You can actually start playing again. It's got a brand new codex, new minis coming out. You should be erect as the Eiffel, but.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, man. I don't know. I wish I could blame something, man, but I've got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Is it almost like before Necrons were your thing, it was unique to you? Like if you liked Necrons, it's, it was part of your identity. Now it's like, well, anybody that bought the Adomitus box has Necrons. Well, has some of the appeal gone from it?
Maybe like subconsciously, because I'm just seeing every day. I'm seeing so many cool painted Necrons, right? Like, I made the mistake of following some subreddits and like, what have you done?
This can did not serve me well. But the
what
fact
happened,
that
dude?
All right, so I always crack my cans on the computer because I like living on the edge here.
Yeah, right. And it was a boy.
Oh, and what a boy.
Radrus in the chat. Lol, what was that shriek?
That was fear for, I don't know if I was scared of losing my expensive audio equipment and laptop, or the fact that I ruined a sculpin beer.
Bit of both, dude.
And my pants are wet, which, as we've learned, is not a problem for me.
Yeah, you go all day and wear wet pants, dude. There's no problem.
I actually choose to wear wet pants. I think I've made a full recovery here, though. I think it's not so bad. The paper towel I was using the other day has served me well.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, everyone. You didn't deserve that. Shane, while I just clean up here, can you just... I'm still here and listening, but I want to know what our listeners have been... Like, what's on the back burner for them? Because it looks like a lot.
Yeah. yeah, for sure. Moose, straight off the bat, what isn't on the back burner for me, which is true. He has a lot on there. MJ, I admitted defeat and sold my Eldar army. Oof.
I feel that.
You've done a fox right there.
Yeah, I replied to that. That one was a big feel. Big mood from me there, MJ.
Yeah, I see that.
You'll regret it, but I understand.
Whack and his abundance of Harlequins, which he miraculously discovered today during the old spring clean. He says they won't get touched until next year, which next year will be here before we know it, dude. You'll close your eyes and it'll be 2021. So that's we all relate to that. Lethal Star Wars Legion droid army, human and orc Blood Bowl team on the back burner. Whoa, look at that. We're just getting into Blood Bowl, so that's interesting.
Yeah, maybe we can change your tune there, Lethal. I'm curious to know why his droid army is on the back burner. But then again, my Legion's on the back burner, so I get it. I get it.
So's mine, yeah. MJ, anything I'm not currently working on his back burner? Oh yeah, we touched on that one, which is true. Rad Reese has got a lot. Indominus Necrons, 1k-ish of AdMech, Eldar kill team, 2 Necromunda gangs, random units from different armies, some commission projects for some mates. This question's like asking what's your favourite movie. Yeah, just can't answer it, dude. There's no one single answer.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, hang on. Star Wars Rogue One.
Over Jurassic Park? Nah.
Oh, wow. No. You do that to Jin? Okay.
It goes, yeah, but I'm not going to do it to Jeff Goldblum.
True. No one can say no to Jeff Goldblum, dude.
Yeah. It's actually Jurassic Park, Independence Day, Rogue One.
God damn. You're putting Will Smith over Jin Erso.
Yeah, I am. But also, again, and I can't stress this enough.
No one could say no to Will Smith.
And not Jeff Goldblum, who's actually in Independence Day.
Oh, he is too.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so Will Smith and Jeff Goldblum? No.
That's a man sandwich right there.
That's a man sandwich. It's just missing Bruce Willis. And
oh, God. Okay. All right.
Yeah. Yep. So,
yeah.
Okay. All right. So we got some stuff going on. We got some people.
And Burnsy's got about 30 Primaris Marines to paint. Plus another 500 to 600 to build.
I'm thankful that for Burnsy's army, I only have 1 miniature to paint. That's his Patreon one.
True.
I was so thrilled. He had a request. Hold on a second. I've just cut myself off. He said plus another 500 to 600 to build.
Yeah.
A whole 5,000 point orc army and about 3,000 points of chaos. You know what? I feel good.
Do you?
Yeah. I feel good for myself. Not so
true.
Burned.
You did cull your whole backlog there, so
I got nothing.
Yeah.
Like 3 miniatures to paint.
True.
So
true.
All right. Sort of the one of the last questions I have for you and the listeners, as always. What new things are you? What are we looking at? We've actually got some new things that we're excited to sprinkle into the Hobby Homies lineup. And now, with the Ring of Steel coming down and the ability to catch up, we can actually do some of these things.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, hit me up, Shane. what are you most excited for that we're planning to do? And again, listeners, what things are tickling your fancy? Like, what are you excited to get back into or start new? Is it brand new? Is it something it's just a plan like Shane's Necrons Through the Ages? It's a fleeting thought in the ether, you know? But first, Shane, hit me up. I'm curious.
Oof. Okay.
I'm not curious. I know what we want to do. I want to hear what you're most excited about that we're going to do.
Man, I can't pick. We've got so much planned. I'm hanging for 40k games in general. I'm hanging for some like big all day hobby sessions. The Warcry games we're looking to be hitting next week, hopefully. Alien RPG. That's going to be good. That is going to be good.
That's got my pants wet. Or maybe that was the beer incident of 2020. But I'm insanely excited, A, to do RPGs, but B, to do an Alien RPG. And C, which wasn't an option until now, to not have to be the GM for it. That's on you, dog.
Yeah, dude. And you know what? Because of your love for the Alien universe, I will humbly GM this little adventure.
Thank you.
Never done it before. I've been watching videos and it looks really easy. So whoever GM's out there, I don't know what you guys are whinging about.
Wow.
No, just kidding. It looks very difficult, and I appreciate the effort that goes into it.
My man hasn't done a single minute of GMing, and you're calling out all other GMs. Hear that, Burnsy? I wouldn't even care if, you know, at this point you should cancel your Patreon because this guy is raw dogging you.
No, like I've heard horror stories of people planning hours on a campaign and then the characters turn left when they should have turned right, you know, like, and it's just like, oh, that's fucking wasted.
Okay, yeah.
But, yeah. So we went and bought the Alien RPG starter set, which comes with the rulebook, dice and tokens and cards and all that stuff you need, but it also comes with like a pre-built mission. I think that they called it a cinematic or something like that. So there's campaign, which is something that you can build over a long period of time, and they design these little, I'm pretty sure they call it a cinematic, as to be like a one session kind of thing.
It's like a one shot. Is it? It's like when you play 40k, it's more like playing a narrative mission.
Yeah, basically, it's got a story behind it. It's a little one shot thing, like, you know, you go in, you do the mission, and then you're done. There's no follow-ups and no continuation of it. But it looks good. And you know, like the videos I've watched online, people playing it for like about 3 hours, and obviously they're experienced and know what they're doing.
We're in for a treat then.
Yeah, I think this is an all-day thing, dude.
Yeah.
But hanging for that, man. It looks so fun. And even to GM, like it's just super interesting, you know. It doesn't feel like there's going to be any sort of lack of interest from me because I can still control sort of, you know, NPC characters and all that sort of stuff. So, which is all pre-made, which looks brilliant. So, yeah, looking forward to it.
We've got a big day planned for next week where we're indulging ourselves in Warcry, which we have had. You bought the starter set when it first came out.
Yeah.
And I bought one of the armies off you. One of the, what do you call it in Warcry? It's a warband of sorts.
Yeah, Warband. It was the Untamed Beasts, I think they were called. Yeah.
Which I sold to Test Dummy in the Discord, who has actually painted them. So they're in a good home. Yeah. They've moved homes. They've got a good, loving owner, unlike when I had them. And at one point, they got chewed by a dog.
I hope you told him that when you sold them to him too.
I did. I took photos. It actually,
okay.
The one part the dog chewed was like one of the axes, and I honestly think it looked better. To be honest.
Okay.
So anyway, that's the excuse I used. So yeah, and he actually painted them, which was awesome. So we're gonna hit up Warcry in the morning, and then the Alien RPG in the afternoon, and then recording our first studio episode in the evening, which is just gonna be just a bloody awesome day, to be honest.
Oh, that's So this time next week. Oh no, hang on. Yesterday, next week. Tuesday.
Damn.
It's going to be...
yeah. And... and we got Blood Bowl. We're catching up with Burnsy and the TCG guys for Blood Bowl.
Yep, that's going to be sick too.
Oh man, I love that we can learn a game and not have to throw piles of money at it before we even know if it's good. I mean,
Yeah.
I know Blood Bowl is good because I've seen the reviews and the leagues and I play Gridiron, so I feel like there's an added level of entertainment for me. So we know it's good, but it's just like another system, right? So it takes a big commitment from us. So the fact that we can go over there and Arkham's basically, I assume, got every army? That's not the right word. Team under the sun.
Yep.
So, yeah. I'm keen for that. I'm super hyped.
Yeah, I was like, I'd like to play like Undead or what do I call it? Yeah, Undead or something like zombies or skeletons or whatever. I said, I'll play anything. He's like, nah, done. Like, he's got all the armies, teams, all the dice, all the shit we need. So we just rock up with some beers, some food, and we play ball.
Yeah. And we'll review that at some stage on the podcast. But if you want a good, if you want to listen to people that know Blood Bowl, go to TCG and listen to the Thoughtless Casual Gaming podcast, their Blood Bowl episode. Like, don't listen to us. We're gonna be borrowing armies. We're gonna be drinking some beers. We're gonna be bantering big time with the boys over there at TCG. We're not gonna know a thing about Blood Bowl.
Exactly, dude.
Neither do they apparently, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second. So go hit them up. So I'm gonna have to do some big scrolls here. And I'm keen to see what everyone else.
We've had a bunch of people jump in, dude, that wasn't in earlier. Tess
True.
made it.
Welcome, Tess.
Human. Jace, you're here too.
Hey, Jace. Hey, Human.
Yeah.
Thank you.
They all crept in.
Do we welcome Elko? I don't know if...
I think he's been here from the start, dude.
Okay, cool.
I think.
Cool. Test, I feel like you tuned in just after I mentioned how my dog chewed the minis that I sold to you. So that's good. That's good for me. All right, so I'm curious what new things... Yes, MJ said I'd love to have some time and a regular group for some RPG action. You got a group that you play Gloomhaven with. I got to feel like they'd be into some RPGs.
Yeah, well, Gloomhaven's like halfway there, isn't it? It's a
gateway
RPG, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like MJ, we've spoken sort of a fair bit about doing some on Discord. So when that comes around, you'll definitely be first in line there to jump in as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's something we're very keen to get into. Just around RPGs in general, but also like Moose just said, the root RPG. Don't even start. When that gets here, oh my word.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll get to the stage where Shane can run the cool Alien RPG. I'll be able to run the root RPG. We'll be able to get cool Discord channels going for that. That's something we're very excited about. Yeah, I'm keen. I saw something I wanted. What about trying to get 5+ adults to line up a date and time to commit to it, says Rad. I mean, that's just such a struggle for RPGs in general, hey?
Yeah.
That's why I think
definitely.
like Discord is the place to be for it, Because
it's even hard to get 5+ adults to commit to like line up a date or a time to like catch up for a barbecue or go to the pub or something like that. There's always a couple of people that flake at the last minute, or people you can never get schedules to match. So it's tough.
It's funny you say that because that's what we've been doing with Jason Arkham and Burnsy even for the Blood Bowl day. It was like, let's do it this weekend, and I'll be like, no, I'm camping, and then it was like, well, let's do it the weekend after, and you were like, no, I'm working. So yeah, it's difficult, man. It's tough. It's the struggle. It's the wargamer struggle.
Yeah, it's difficult.
So just quickly before we hit the housekeeping at the end, we've got a terrain tournament that we've touched on a couple times. So we just kind of wanted to give the listeners an update with where we're at, but also hear where they're at.
Yeah.
If you're unfamiliar with the terrain tournament, it's a what would you call it? It's a painting challenge of sorts.
Basically, yeah. You can build, you can scratch build, you can build plastic kits, MDF kits, and paint it up and throw it in the Facebook event.
Yeah. And what have you pledged?
I took a photo of my gaming table covered in
Ah,
mountain of terrain and just
that's
said
right.
as much of this shit as I can get through.
Because we can't win, so it's a good excuse
No.
for us to actually get stuff done. So we thought,
Yeah.
I think you and I both went, let's do it bulk. I went,
Yeah,
I'm going to
pretty
do my
much.
entire Dark Uprising Necromunda box. And you're like, I'll just do everything I have.
Yeah, pretty much, dude. Yeah.
I feel like you deserve a prize of some sort if you get all that done to tabletop
No.
standard.
Oh no. No, just the fact I've got it done, dude, is prize enough.
If you get it done, I will give you a prize.
Okay.
I'm gonna not tell you where it is. Where it is? It's at the store. I haven't bought it yet. I'm gonna not tell you what it is, but I'm gonna give you a prize if you get all that stuff done.
Okay. Deal.
But for the others who don't know anything about it, you've still got a month. Kinda.
Yep.
It's the 4th already. It ends 30th of November. So we're gonna do a painting challenge every season. So
Yeah.
it gives you 3 months to do something, which means if you find out about it late, you still got a month or two to do it. Or if it's a big thing that you want to do, yeah, you've got 90 days, roughly.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
But,
But we'll
yeah, by end of November, 30th of November, midnight, we'll entries close, and then we've got 5 judges.
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll talk about all the logistics, but there's prizes, there's stuff. So I want to know, how much of your stuff have you got done, Shane? Like, your table was covered. Percentage wise, what do you reckon you've hit?
Oh, maybe like 10%, but
Damn.
I could smash out the rest, I think, if I got committed enough to it. My terrain, I do a lot of dry brushing. Like, I'll just basically build up different layers of dry brush, so it's sort of quick, easy, messy maybe, but like it gets the job done. Yeah, I did a whole bunch. I did most of the Command Edition terrain, the Command Edition box terrain that came in there, like the pipes and the buildings and that. But I went with the thing, like I just dry brushed it all, and I started picking out these bits red, and I'm like, fuck, there's a lot of this bit on there. So that took me a fair while to get all that done.
Did you dry brush the red, or did you paint the red?
I painted the red like just regular from a wet palette, and I dry brush highlighted the red.
Okay, all right.
Carefully,
That's not so bad.
Yeah, I did like a creamy sort of coloured for the walls, and then red trims and metallics and all that sort of shit on there.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah, going all right. You've built most of yours? Have you done any more?
I was worried you'd ask. I kind of time is a vacuum in COVID times, so I completely, just like we whiffed on the TCG painting challenge, I've whiffed on my own challenge. And when I boxed it up to move house, and I forgot it existed. And then it kind of got like to this month, and I was like, holy damn. I got 3 to 4 weeks to do this bish. So luckily, it's mostly built. It's an entire Dark Uprising box. There's a lot of stuff to it. It's 80% built. The goal is by this weekend, have it all built, and then spend the next 3 weeks. I'll prime it just quickly, and I'll just whip out the dry brush and start hitting it. Because and like Jay said, this same conversation will be happening with 3 days to go. You speak to my soul. You speak to my soul. Jay said he's printed off a bunch of Asian-inspired stuff, which I saw and is absolutely froth it. I want to steal it for my Test of Honor stuff. He said painting is at 0%, but I mean, that's our lives. Painting at 0%.
Yeah.
Now, MJ said magnetize it all for my Necromunda terrain. That's a big plan, but I think I can get away with doing it after I paint it, because a lot of the magnets will sneak in. The way some of the boxes work, I could paint it and then take the top off and put a magnet in afterwards. A little bit more difficult, but like if I glue a fat magnet in there, I don't need to do any drilling. So look, it might be ambitious, but my goal number 1 is to build and paint and get it done. Goal number 2 is then to go in and magnetize it. So it is a big job, but it does. Apparently it's what do you call it? It's creme de la creme. You have to do it for Necromunda terrain. So yeah,
dude. But I've been looking at the event, and there's a fair few people on there that have got some massive progress done. Like Wax been sharing a lot of his. He's been doing some rock rock walls with some Woodland Scenics rock molds,
Ooh.
which are looking sick. He's carved some foam. Foggy has. I think he's finished. I think he finished his like weeks ago, dude.
I think Foggy's done 4 terrain challenges.
Yeah, true. Alchemaholic, he's done some fair stuff as well. Some awesome stuff with his foam bricks, which looks sick. And I think he's a brickie by trade. So I mean, is that cheating? I don't know.
Yeah, I would say it's morally questionable.
No, that's not all though. He's done heaps there too. And even Storm Ballard, he's done some sweet stuff as well. He's doing a display board for Armies on Parade.
Yeah.
Heaps of stuff going on there, man.
I'm learning a lot from Storm Ballard's stuff, so I hope he keeps me updated because I've never done anything like that, but I also want to do a test of on a board, and I've again put it on the back. That's on my back burner, but I'm watching people's terrain tournament stuff and getting ideas for that, and Storm's got me interested. That's for sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. So I think that's us, man.
Yeah, I think so, dude. We've been yakking on for a while now.
Yeah.
Well, so we've been up to a fair bit. We've got some massive plans for the immediate future. So every week you'll probably be hearing something different coming from us, new games and new systems and all that kind of shit. So we've got another giveaway to do as well.
We do, man. We got a couple giveaways, and I totally forgot because I'm having a good time spilling beers on myself.
Oh,
let's play another game. Yeah, dude. I totally whiffed on it. So,
Whack beat you to it, man. He said no, what, where.
Oh no, there's a what, where. There is a what, where, my friend. So. All right. I want everyone to just take a deep breath. Put your helmets on. It's not gonna be tricky. I'm gonna keep this one simple, but I want you to grab a blue paint and balance it on top of your monitor and take a photo of it. Good luck. If it's a photo of a blue paint that has fallen off a monitor, that is fine also. At least you tried. And if you don't have a blue paint, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
So that was a balance it upside down, was it?
No, just sit it on your monitor.
Okay, so you did it real easy.
I mean, yeah. I said if it falls off, that's fine. Arkham, well done. Oh, but Burnsy balanced. Oh. And Whack is still holding it. Fell off the laptop, said Arkham. Don't worry, homie, we got you.
Fuck balance.
Fuck balance, that's what Whack said. Well done.
Yeah.
Yep. Arkham, well done. You're a winner. That was a clause in the contract.
Did Alchemaholic? He balanced a dropper bottle, man. I wasn't expecting to see one of those.
Surely that's blue tact. How did you do that? How did you do that and take a photo of it?
True.
No. It's a common theme here where someone technically wins. So like Arkham got in first. I said it doesn't matter if it falls off. He's got the Discord in the background. It's thematical. You won on every level, but then you see something like Alco's and you're like, did you balance that? Because that's worth a prize. But we can't. We can't. Shane yells at me every time I give away extra prizes.
I just feel like we need to have a solid line, dude.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You add these caveats at the end. It's like, but if it falls off, like...
Yeah. You never
gotta make them work for it, dude. They can't get it in the first 2 minutes. Then you say, "Oh fuck, all right," if it falls off.
Yeah, but then you gotta go technical. You're like, yeah, rad, yeah, but yours is leaning up against the counter behind it. So is it even balancing? Is it perfectly balanced as all things should be? I don't know.
Well, look.
I'm
your
paying
game,
it to
dude.
Arkham.
You can decide.
Yep.
Okay,
I'm paying it to Arkham. Right. First in, first best dressed. First best.
Yeah, as Moose said, it is 50-50. So.
Exactly. That's how I run all games. Everyone's on laptops though. I respect that. As someone who runs everything now on my laptop. Yeah, is there a single monitor? Yeah, Burnsies. who's actually got it balanced.
Yeah.
But I don't want to
That's
get
a
into
big
that.
monitor though, dude.
That is big. That's a... Oh, I can spot a cute picture of Burnsy and his misso down the bottom there.
True.
That's worth a prize too, but unfortunately, we can only give away one. So anyway, welcome to What Where. That was congratulations, Alco. Did you win last time? Anyways.
Wait, hang on. Hang on. Who are you giving it to?
Oh, sorry, Arkham.
Okay.
Sorry.
I need to know because I got to send it right.
Sorry.
I don't want to get any DMs saying, where's my prize?
Yeah, no. Fair enough. Yep. It was Arkham.
Okay.
Alco got me confused because his was so brilliant.
Yes.
A dropper bottle. All right. So we got some giveaways on top of the ones that... Yeah, write that down, Shane. Go to the post office right now. You go send that. I'll take care of this. So the first giveaway I'm going to do is our Patreon-only giveaway, which is a basing kit. You won't know what it contains until you receive it because it's more interesting that way. And because Shane still has to go and collect the goods. So the condition of entry for that one was simple. Be a Patreon. That's all. We do this giveaway every month. And the winner for October is... I've got a name wheel here. I'm about to spin it. It's spinning now. And it's... All right, let's go with Caitlin. Rad. Arkham. Oh, it's slowing down on Arkham. He's about to double down here. Well done, Arkham. It did.
Okay.
It did. Okay. Did this happen last time? I feel like... Yeah, MJ cleaned up.
So.
Yeah,
MJ, yeah.
So, Arkham, Shane's about to send you a gift pack and a basing kit. Well done. The second giveaway is our monthly giveaway, which we do, again, every month. This one goes out to the wider audience. You don't have to be a Patreon for this one, but Patreons get extra entries. And this one was for everyone who followed us on Podbean. So I got this one loaded up. I'm prepared.
This was a Necron Destroyer. Heavy Destroyer.
Yeah. Heavy Destroyer.
Locust Heavy Destroyer, yeah.
Brand new kit. And this one goes to... Oh, it's like on the line, actually. This one goes to KMR 9469 30705 799 994. One of our most loyal followers.
Yeah.
I hope...
Look, they created a Podbean account, right?
Surely. I mean, if that's their name for everything, kudos to them.
They would have messaged us in Facebook, maybe.
Hopefully. If they didn't, we'll spin the wheel again and we'll send you a direct message. A second chance draw, if you will.
Yeah.
Because unless this person specifically messaged us on Facebook and said, hey, by the way, I entered, my name is KMR 946930705 799 994, then we'll spin it again. We'll check after the show. We'll spin it again and we'll let you know if you actually won. But
yeah,
congratulations. KMR 94. No, I won't. Yep. That's our giveaways for this month. Shane.
Yep.
What are we giving out next month?
Oh, next
month.
month.
AKA this month.
This month. So the Patreon giveaway is a feudal Japanese warband for games like Test of Honor. Some plastic sprues there, which looks sick, by the way, and as Fox has been working with, are much better than the metal ones.
They are.
They are.
I was reading the Discord and laughing at, in my head, laughing at some of the comments that were there. Yeah. So I have absolutely frothed these plastic kits, and I think they're perfect for Test of Honor. So I thought I'd assemble you like a little, what do you call it, a war band or a skirmish team, so that you can assemble them, paint them. The dope models anyway, so you might just paint them and be like, yeah, cool, feudal Japanese. But if you want to play Test of Honor and follow along with us in our Journey Into series, I thought this is a full army for you. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And our main giveaway is the Alien RPG box, which comes with everything you need to get stuck into that game, like the same box that we bought earlier, with that campaign and everything in there. Big, thick rule book, dice, cards, all the things you need. It's also got a sweet map. One side's got like the solar system with all the different stars and it's crazy because, like, as you guys probably know, Alien, it's got a lot of heavy corporation in there. So there's like different corporations own all these different sort of segments of the solar system, of the galaxy, sorry. And the other side, it's got a map with a ship, so you sort of know where you are and about your ship. So really cool. It's huge too. I had it on the dining room table. It's massive. So yeah,
that's
that
cool.
goes up there too. Yeah.
Lethal in the Discord asked it, is it a used Alien RPG box?
It depends if we like it or not.
That's true. We could save some coin if we...
True. We'll play it. If it's no good, we'll just fucking give it away.
I don't know if that's a genuine question because as a joke, at times we have sent used items to people. And I genuinely can't remember if I sent Lethal a used brush in the past. I definitely sent someone a brush that was used and chewed by my dog in a prize pack.
Dude. God damn. This is why I'm doing the prize packs, okay?
Yeah. Lethal just confirmed it was him, 100% dog chewed brush. It was on like a 90-degree angle. So yeah, since the issue of the brush Lethal, we've handed that job to Shane.
Yeah. How did you pick it up and go, oh yeah, this is fine. I'll just give this one away.
Not only did I think it was fine, I thought it was better. I was like, oh man, you could get in some great angles with this 90% angled brush, 90-degree angle brush.
Wow.
Well, I mean, the reason I sent it was because we said we would on the Discord, the live episode, and you said, no, we can't send them used stuff. So I met in the middle and we sent them new and used stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, it was only logical to me. But yeah, okay. I'm excited to do the main giveaway as well, which is the Alien RPG, because we are probably going to cover that a fair bit, having played it. So people will be able to listen to us talk about, our review and our experience with it, and then win it at the end. So of the month. So I don't know, that feels cool.
Yeah, that's it. As always, you can stay up to date on all of our events and join the live episodes and that in Discord. Facebook we post everything on Facebook as well, but the Discord really is the place to be. You can find links for that on hobbyhomies.com. Basically, create an account if you haven't got one already. It's super easy. Or you just enter an email and a password, and you're done, and you're in chatting to us and everyone else we've got here too.
Yeah. Oh man, the Discord is just incredible. My only gripe is that I can't we do live in there. We see every message that goes through there. I almost just wish I could quit my job and sit at home and just exist entirely in the Discord because people are posting stuff all the time, like sick projects. We've got people doing all different stuff from all different parts of Australia and the world. Yeah, it's awesome. And we've got a heap of different channels in there, but if you join and you're like, hey, I actually am like fully into this particular system, we're creating new channels all the time for people to post their pictures, and we're just thrilled to see people do hobby. We don't even care if it's a game we play or not. Nah,
it's just awesome seeing stuff get done, and so much happens every day that it's such an awesome place.
Yeah. Just quickly before we thank our patrons who make these episodes happen. But anyways, before we thank them, we just want to quickly touch on our Hobby Homies Terrain Tournament, which we briefly mentioned before. It's simple. Send us a message on Facebook or post it in the Discord. Either like some unpainted terrain you have or some terrain you've barely started, or if it's scratch built, just take a picture of like your desk and be like, I'm going to build some stuff.
Yeah, the best place to put that stuff is in the event on the Facebook page, if you can. It's easy for us to keep it all together there. If you message it or send it on Discord, it may get lost. So
that's true. Good point.
Go to the event on our Facebook page and just slap a photo in there, say what you're working on or whatever, or say nothing at all. It's fine. Just a picture of it before. It can be built. It can be like start, you can prime it or something like that, or maybe have like one color on there. Try to keep it as sort of, like the start of the project if possible. I don't want to say something that's like pretty much done.
For sure.
Until it is done, and then you got to put a picture on there as well.
We're pretty lenient. If you send us a picture of something that's primed, like that's all good. If it's got like a splash of blue on it, but it's like less than 5% of the project. Like, we're cruisy. The goal of this is to see you finish some projects. That's all we want. So, we've got a panel of judges, but they're going to forgivingly give you your results. We're going to assemble quite a unique panel of judges. Let's be honest. You're not going to get, it's not Golden Demon. You're not going to get judged on your use of different paints or your theme or anything like that. We'll keep you, you'll know after you've been judged what you were judged on, and I think you'll froth it. But we just want to let you know quickly too that there are prizes for this as well. So first place will get a Hobby Homies trophy and a Recruit Edition starter box for like 40k. So jump on the Games Workshop thing, type in Recruit box. You'll see it. Just a nice little collection of models. If you're not in the game, it's basically 2 kill teams. So you can actually start playing with them. Otherwise, they're just some brand new models that are fun to paint. We've also got second place is a Hobby Homies paint rack. So just a nice little rack to store your paints in with that little Hobby Homies logo on it. And third place is our Hobby Homies patented gift pack, which is the same thing the people who won the games on this live episode get as well. So some models, some stickers, some cool stuff in there.
Paint brushes, some paint, just that kind of stuff. It's
a little
not
boost.
the best thing in the world, but it's a little bit of hobby to get you by. Yeah.
I feel like everyone can use paints and everyone can use brushes. And, I mean, arguably, some people would probably prefer not to get new models, but too bad.
You get what you're given.
Yeah. So, on these live episodes, these are done because of our Patreons. So, we're going to thank them because, again, we say it every week. We literally can't do this without them.
Yeah, exactly. So, massive shout out to Final Dinosaur, Foggy, Churchy, Dave, Rory, Caitlin, Rad.
Sorry, dude. I was making a Twister channel for Jace. He wanted a channel for Twister because we said we have all channels for hobbyists. We've also got Arkham Leper, Whack the Ewok, Joe, Lethal, MJ, Burnsy, and Alchemaholic, which is how I'm feeling after slapping these IPAs. So thank you guys again, guys and girls. Sorry, I say guys is like a broader term, but some people don't understand. I mean, also females. You're just insanely incredible to put your money behind us and help us do 2 episodes a week, all these giveaways. Our existence is because of you. So thank you. We can't thank you enough. That's why we do it every week. So
That's exactly right.
We hope for all the live listeners, by the way, stick around. We're going to be doing beers and banter after this, and you can kick in with that as well. But for everyone else, we hope you enjoyed this episode. It's a bit of a Hobby Homies update. Kind of has a beers and banter feel to it almost.
It basically does, yeah.
Yeah, it's an extended beers. Yeah, another one of those.
Not another one.
Yeah, not another one. Just when you thought we were done. So, tune in for Beers and Banter this coming Thursday. And also tune in again Sunday for our main episode, which will be our exciting return to the studio.
Oh, it's going to be a big one.
It's going to be a big one because we're going to be talking Warcry. We're going to be talking Alien RPG. We're going to be talking to our main man, Churchy. I got to calm myself down. I'm getting excited again. We'll be back in the studio. So tune in for that. We'll see you next week. Bye.